Isaiah 24:8, the mirth of Taberah ceased. The sun, the noise, sorry about that, Salakia. The noise of them that rejoice ended. The joy of the harp ceased. Call halam la Yahweh Bashmi al Shai wa Harakak Wadash. And double honors to the hopefully like elder apostle slave to be saved, the elder men at the Great Millstone Church, Lord willing, on down to the rest. And shalom to the rest that may be out here and been out here under the same doctrine. Onward to the Akim here at this faction of this hopefully like the assembly we're in on as well, doing what they need to do. Onward to the rest of the Akim as well, doing likewise, and to the rest of the believers. So Airbnb, partying has got banned. The Lord is bringing all you Jakes down. He's completely bringing all you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that have completely assimilated with America, thinking you don't have to answer to anybody, thinking, you just do what you want to do. It's all coming to an end. What's seen, you do all of that is seen in you, partying and all this turning up and making your slavery, your captivity, which is supposed to be a punishment for you to awaken to the fact that you're living wrong and you can't do what you want. You completely have taken this captivity, which was a captivity ran by a wicked child himself, being the so-called white man, who's a murderer, a thief, a liar, one who hates God and a pusher forth of the doctrine, do as thou wilt. You've been able to do that. It allowed you a situation to be able to take your captivity, which was supposed to be for a punishment, and to try to, take those lemons and make lemonade, or in the wrong way, man. You can find loopholes around the Lord, which the Lord allowed him. Pretty much, he allowed him to create a place and whatnot like that for you to think that only for you to really further destroy yourself and help destroy him, because this dude is just not any good. But the point is, his world's ending, which is why your world's ending. Your lives is ending. The way he does things is ending. So that was the thing that afforded you to be able to stunt into slavery, to be able to go out and act like you somebody that you not, create these social profiles and, create this image of someone you aren't, and all of this, from the women to the men, to the men to the women, to the young to the elder. It's completely all coming to an end. And the best thing that could have come for that to be is Airbnb partying ban becoming permanent. It says Airbnb is removing its 16-person occupancy cap. So this just came out. It says Airbnb is permanently banning all parties and events at its rental properties around the world. So this was in America, but it's global. It's a global ban. You're not going to be able to rent these houses out, get on Instagram where you get shot up at. You go out, you girls, you're able to go out and look like y'all somebody. Y'all at this mansion party that doesn't belong to anyone there, who are actually slaves, completely acting like they forgot about God. They're their subject. They're their own God. They do as they want to do. They're not held to anything. As if you're not about to have to bow your knee to the Heavenly Father. Every knee, as if it's written, as if it's not written, and unto him every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. So you all of that scenery, you got less to get on Instagram live for as well. TikTok, whatever, whatever. Because not only in America is Airbnb partying being banned globally, which the Israelites are scattered global, which give you people more reasoning to think you somebody, because you got people across the globe tapping in and so-called tapping in to your live and making you feel like you somebody because because you are being at that astonishment of a biblical proportion. That astonishment that's written, that's talked about in the Bible, that how the Israelites will go on and become and make themselves be, a complete astonishment. You a sight, you something. It's crazy the stuff y'all do and able to create. Like, who to think, slaves can take slavery and make it, look like they winning, who could take what people could take a punishment from God and completely live away and make people on the earth like them think they're not subject to God or something like that. They could beat the captivity. It's like a video game. You think it's like a damn video game. Forgive my language, but so not only is it ended here, it's ended in America, and it's all biblical prophecy. It says Airbnb implements global party ban. Global party ban caps all occupancies at 16. So that's not a party. Everybody packed in a party, you holding the camera over your head and waving it, and everybody in the audience saying what's up to your audience on the live, which are a bunch of other Israelites more than likely scattered across the globe, or couldn't make it to the party or too scared to go to the party, or know damn well what you doing is off, but they idle and they ain't all about their people's fulfilling of this, this astonishment, which is the curse. Lord said we was gonna be astonishment in the sight of the people, man. All these Airbnb parties that was getting shot up is coming to an end because all those parties was packed with Israelites that ain't gonna be able to be, at these Airbnbs that's not gonna be able to be anymore. It's a 16 occupancy cap, and we know, Jake. Okay, you do what you so-called. That's the point. You do what you think. You think you do what you want to do. But that just give a reason for the Lord to allow the powers that be, to terrify you, man. Come start gunning niggas down. If y'all was to try it, or the landlord of the building come gun you down or take you out. That's the type of power we dealing with, man. He kill, he wound, he allowing all these things. The powers, there is no power except the power of Yahweh Basham Shah. The rulers, these rulers that be are of him, and these rulers are not, for instance, like these police. They're not terrorists to good works, but so they're set up to be implying that they're set up to be terrorists. They could be terrifying. They could be used to terrify, but they won't be. They won't. The Lord won't allow it to be upon those that are doing good works of His people. So yeah, that's basically the point, man. Like you seeing the sign of the times. It says this party ban applies to all future bookings on Airbnb and will remain in effect indefinitely. All right. It says that, and that's what this goes back to. But it says, because this was put out August 20, 2020. Right. So they announced this, due to people not social distancing and whatnot. But when you go back, this was published 10 hours ago. So don't get it twisted. It says Airbnb is removing 16 occupancy cap. It says Airbnb party ban becomes permanent. Now let's go down. It says the company believes there is a direct correlation between implementation of the policy in August 2020 and a 40% year-over-year drop in the rate of party reports. As a result, disruptive parties and events done by these Israelites, it says, including open invite gatherings, will continue to be prohibited. Additionally, quote-unquote party house properties, which are listings that create persistent neighborhood nuisance, will continue to be quote unquote strictly prohibited, meaning not allowed at all, according to Airbnb. So it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. It ain't got nothing because the ban on the the thing to see the cornerback 19, that's was the cause of this. That's what helped implement this. But it was all of the Heavenly Father. But they now that it's been lifted, it's because remember it's been lifted. They saying it's gonna continue, and it's gonna get stricter. Because we at the end of the end. The San Francisco-based home share company announced Tuesday that it was codifying the temporary ban, right? Because there was a temporary ban at first placed on unauthorized house parties over 2 years ago after it was proven to be effective. So they saying it worked. So you can't party with 16 people, nor can you people make money with these you jakes that may have these houses. It's just coming to an end for everybody. You can't make money off you dudes that rent it, and then you try to run it up by selling admission tickets to however many people could come, so you could flip off of that. You can't do that if you only got a 16 occupancy limit, and then ultimately a ban paid basically period. Nor you people that list these homes. So it's all coming to an end. This Isaiah 24 and what? Let me jump up. And you can read the comments on that yourself. Very interesting. So it says Isaiah 24, and I'm gonna start at 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry hearts do sigh. And that's dealing with us that believe. You know what I'm saying? We completely been miserable. So, but it's funny now because you about to be made miserable. We've been made miserable because we chose to live, to accept the misery that Yahweh Bashmi Shah want us to face up to on this side and living according to his doctrine. It's not because he didn't create the earth for our sakes and us to be the lively people he made us to be, but that's not what we supposed to be learning and developing and making it about on this side. So in comparison to everybody else around us, we're sighing because we catching hell, and then you people, you make fun of it, right? But it says the mirth now, what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna go here because the table's about to switch. Luke 6:21. It says, blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Right, because we seeing this, the table's about to flip. All right. Now we come back here. We made ourselves low. And the Lord said, what? Every valley, shall be made high, and every mountain and hill shall be made low. That's what the Lord said, and we've been trying to tell people that. So, really that was our reason for accepting it. So we can come up at the end. But guess what? When we ready to come up is when all these other people are ready to go down. So we didn't choose to be in the hill, mountain, state of mind, position, lifestyle as of now. Because we know that's coming down. Lord about to bring all that down, man. So now we seeing that. And you people getting ready. You people coming down now. You Jays coming down now. We getting ready to come up, starting with you women and etc. And what is that hill and mountain? Pretty much symbolize your pride, the lifestyles you have, your state of mind. The Lord said he was going to bring all that down according to Isaiah the 13th chapter. Isaiah 13:11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. To cease. Now how? Through things that make ceasing the things and enter the things that made them proud and able to stunt. Right? And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So you're going to be completely made low. The Lord said what? He's going to crush your arrogancy when you read this in the NLT. Verse 11, it says, I, the Lord, will punish in the NLT, the world, this, I will punish the world for its evil and the wicked for their sin. I will crush the arrogance of the proud and humble the pride of the mighty. And that's exactly what's about to happen. Which, once again, is through him taking these things away that you had to be proud about, man. That you thought you could, were means for you to, be proud and stun over us. Y'all about to bow to the same power we've been bowing to, man. You about to live. You about to do it the hard way, the worst way now. While we about to come up, and it's really gonna be, hard on you women. It's gonna be, man. And this is how. Isaiah 24:8, the mirth of tabrets ceased, the noise of them that rejoice ended, the joy of the heart ceased. Right, that's all your partying and etc. It says they shall not drink. Right, and I'm gonna read that in the NLT. It says the cheerful sound of tambourines is stilled, the happy cries of celebration are heard no more. The melodious chords of the harp are silent, so it ain't gonna be no more, partying at Millie Rock and all this other madness and whatever the hell other music you play at these damn Airbnbs and these parties. You're not gonna be able to create this environment of lies and arrogancy and pride anymore when it's completely taken away. The Lord allowed y'all to think you could do that. But now he's about to show you, he's about to confirm the word of his prophets. He's about to take it all away. And y'all ain't going to have nothing else to do. It's going to be in such a way that you ain't going to have nothing else to do but, pretty much become humbled and cry and beg and plead for answers. What's going on? Then you're going to seek for us. And that's when, we're going to be made, that man going to be made more precious to find gold. And then we're going to come up. All right. Not even just the men, like the women that's down right now too, but they're going to become more down if they're not down when they start seeing all this. It says what? I'm going to start it in the NLT. Verse 9, gone are the joys of wine and song. Alcoholic drink turns bitter in the mouth. Yeah. Then in KJV it says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. You ain't going to be doing chugging and popping bottles, Bacardi and rum, damn Ciroc, whatever the hell else y'all drink, man. Bel Air, Moscato and all this other stuff. All these parties and all this madness, man. Where you fresh, you think you clean, you got your hair done, you got your little fake hair on, your peel off eyelashes, your face beat with the makeup, while you sip wine and twerk your butt on another girl's butt. They gonna be you all on the camera acting like you too good for a man, and then you same women you walk past because you out and about everywhere. The real men on the highways and hedges, and act like we don't even exist when we pointing out these exact examples that in moments you live and go on and find yourself in, and you hear it, but you store it in the back of your mind, and you still going to the party later on that night at the Airbnb. But guess what? As you hear us telling you all that stuff about the end, that party you gonna go to tonight, that's gonna end. But you go on and go to that Airbnb. You went on and went to them Airbnb parties, but now they ending. They over with. See? Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days, and we've been telling you this was gonna happen. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. Right? You not everything you got used to and you was able to be in a illusional world it's about to be taken away from you, and you don't know how long you're gonna be in a new state, which is you being humbled and mourning and having to ask questions and not being able to do that no more. That's known as Jacob's trouble. You don't know how long this is gonna be on you. Y'all gonna be forced to ask questions and get right. It says, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Right, going back to what the Lord said in Isaiah 24 and Actually, that goes into Hosea. Okay. Let me just go ahead and jump there now. Salakia. Hosea 12:2 and 12, and I will destroy her vines and her fig trees whereof she has said, these are my rewards that my lovers have given me, and I will make them a forest, and the beast of the field shall eat them. So when you read this in the NLT, it says, I will destroy her grapevines and fig trees. So you're right, that gathering of the grapes is not gonna come. Get-togethers and drinking. You ain't gonna be able to drink and get together at these parties, because the Lord is about to make everything. He's making everything cease that bring that about. The Airbnb party is how you had the wine. So he get rid of the Airbnb party. He's getting rid of the songs, the mirth, but he's also getting rid of what? The grape, the wine, the alcoholic drinks. It says, things she claims her lovers gave her, I will let them grow into tangled thickets where only wild animals will eat the fruit. That's y'all Jake's not about to have nothing to do with any of this type of lifestyle no more. You're not gonna be able to. Starting with you women. And this is dealing with the nation as a whole. So you dudes too. But a lot of y'all about to die in the street. Cause y'all ain't had you ain't had no business acting like a woman. Here it is, we completely at the end, and you got your fellow brothers telling you, and you want to chase these women who's about to end up coming back this direction anyway. And a lot of them gonna die, on the way back or right before they turn. The Lord said he gonna destroy all of this, man, because his people is completely, they just, they think, I said, think they somebody. He says, I will punish her for all those times where she burned incense to her images of Baal, which is other gods, other things you worshipped over the Lord. It says, dealing with you women and you men, it says of our people, when she put on her earrings and jewels and went out to look for her lovers, but forgot all about me, says the Lord Yahweh. That's why he's getting rid of these things. Y'all worship partying. Y'all worship the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. All those days go back to God's, and y'all worship those days, cause you get to do this. You got to hit the Airbnb, the party, the wine. You women, but it's that song, Ladies Night, Ladies Night. Oh, it's all over with, man. You in the car crying on Instagram, like, cause you torn, Keisha Cole and Missy Elliott, all that, that's coming to an end. It's over with. Why? Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. It's over with. America coming to an end. And if America coming to an end, that would be the houses, of America as well. And obviously that involves the house parties, man. You ain't gonna want to be in the wrong house. You're gonna want to be in the house of David, man. The house of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the house of a man of the Lord. All right. So I got one more. That's it. This is Ecclesiastes 12:4. And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. You ain't gonna be able to do it no more, man. It's gonna be a wrap. Okay, so that's it, man. This is Luke 6, and this the point. 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. So that's exactly what that's what y'all about the tables about to switch, man. Y'all about to be over here. Y'all gonna be trying to come over here. Y'all about to be forced to realize the same thing we realize, but it's going to be in a hard way. And you blessed if the Lord allows you to repent in time and get with the program through him taking your delusions away. But he said he was going to choose your delusions. So that's it. I ain't had nothing else. Okay. So yeah, Airbnb implements global party ban, caps all. Well, let me do this. Airbnb party ban becomes permanent. Shalom.